Gamblingay Wood, and there, that's what I was looking for, the oxlip. But there are of course other things as well, which are here, and it's quite secret. This is right out in the wilds. Not many people know it's here, but we're going to have a look and see what it's like. Now here's some primroses in bud actually, but they haven't actually in flower. You can tell they're primroses because they've got single stalks coming up with the buds on. Looks like someone knocked one off here, unfortunately, but that looks like an oxlip. I don't know where that's come from, but these are primroses, not out. Surprising because in Stevenage they're in full bloom. Let's go on along with some more primroses. And what I have spotted, which I don't think Nikki's noticed, is that this here, there's a primrose next to it, but that has got a different leaf, which suggests that it's a cross between a primrose and an oxlip. That one. Crossbreed. It's a crossbreed, and they do breed together. Pretty promiscuous, but the trouble is, you see, because primroses and cowslips were on the outer edge of the wood, they cross with the oxlips, and gradually they're breeding the oxlips out of existence, which is why they're so rare. Yeah. Lovely. Okay folks, so here's the primroses, and on the other side of the wood in the darker part are the oxlips. So if we go over there, I'll find something very interesting. Now this is where an oxlip has actually crossed with a primrose. You'll see that they're smaller primrose flowers, more like an oxlip because it's got the small centre, but they're standing upright. Oxlips are nodding, bell-shaped, and these are pointing upwards, which shows that it is actually, although it's got very similar leaves to an oxlip, it's a cross between an oxlip and a primrose. And there's wood anemones growing around it as well. So let's hope we can actually find some true oxlips. Now these, when they were first found wild, the cross between the primrose and the oxlip, that was what started people breeding off what we now call polyanthus. And you can see the resemblance. You look at polyanthus in your garden. And here further into the woodland is another polyanthus primrose, but this one has got shorter, it's got more polyanthus oxlip leaves, but single stems coming up from the base, but smaller flowers, more like the oxlip. That's another variation on it. But you're getting all crosses at the moment, which is a bit worrying. Looking for a true oxlip. And if you want a lesson in woodland graft, you notice that this side of these trees has got the moss on. That means that they're facing north. So if you got lost in a wood, you'll know that if you follow the bit where the moss is on, go the opposite direction to that, you're going north. And if you go the other way, you're going south. So always remember that if the stars aren't out. Okay, and there's another group of primroses over there. Quite a long way. Lovely. Love it. It's ancient, very ancient woodland this. They've been thinning it out, I must admit, but I'm not so sure why they're doing that. There's a brimstone butterfly. Now they are very rare. Wow. Looks like a flying oxlip.
Wow.
Doesn't it? Look at that.
Wow. They're pretty.
Oh. Yeah, we're now in Great Gamblingay Woods, which is close by to Gamblingay Woods, and this is pussy willow. Look, straight away as soon as we go, before we go into the woods, the little catkins, it's pussy willow. It's lovely, isn't it?
Very pretty.
Yeah. Right, let's have a look in the
big
woods there.
tree. Here we go.
There's quite a lot of wildlife around this area. It is a wildlife reserve, but
Yeah.
don't tell anyone.
Here we are. If you have trouble getting to these woods, you can visit online www.wearsleywood.co.uk. There you are. If you have trouble getting here.
Bumblebee.
Yeah, here's some flowers.
That's the oxlip.
Yeah, mind out, babe. That's it.
And that's the primrose.
Yeah,
But
lovely.
there's even QR codes to get to the site. Look.
Haha, there you go. There you go. It's about an hour and a quarter drive from Stevenage. If you're interested. There you go.
And here we have some more primroses and the celandines with it, you'll notice, the little yellow ones. Buttercup really. And then as we come along this way, see more primroses. And here's, look, a sweet violet. Isn't that beautiful?
How
A wood
pretty.
violet, yeah,
Pretty.
lovely. Right, we'll move on now, see what else we've got.
Yeah. Excellent.
Excellent. In my element I am.
Yeah, I know. It's lovely up here. It's lovely.
Isn't it? It's beautiful.
Very,
Just
it is beautiful.
hear nothing but the birds singing.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Beautiful.
Well, there's machinery in the background.
Machinery,
From
yeah.
company just down the road doing the with it, they're doing their logging.
Yeah, logging.
Yeah. Right. Some more pretty flowers. Yeah. They're lovely. And here we go for some more. Some more woodland area. Off we jolly well go. Hee.
Well, here in Great Grandston Wood, we still haven't found a true oxlip, but a beautiful down here oxlip primrose cross, and you can see, look at that, where the polyanthus come from, the golden polyanthus, you know. The Victorians, or the Tudor people noticed these growing. They thought it'd be nice in the, and then they crossed them with other primroses, pink ones and so on, from other countries, and you've got all the polyanthuses. But that is a fine example of a cross between a primrose and an oxlip. See if we can find some oxlips. We're getting there at last. We go across the wibbly wobbly bridge.
There. There we are. Pretty. Off we go again. Another stump in the wood.
I've got a picture of you with it. So.
How? What do you think of that?
That's beautiful, isn't it? Look at all that moss.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I like. It's really ancient, and then you've got the youth and the age working together here. The youth of the primrose and the age of the old stump, tree stump.
Yeah.
There. That's beautiful. These really are ancient woodlands, these. I'll tell
They
you.
are, aren't they?
They go way back to Shakespeare's time. Shakespeare wrote about these woods, in actual fact.
Really?
Yeah, he said, I know a place where oxlips grow and violets and wild thyme grow. How about that?
Nice.
That's from Midsummer Night's Dream.
Lovely. Lovely jubbly. We found one at last.
Here we are, a true oxlip.
There we are.
True oxlip, and I can see one right behind my baby boo too,
Oh.
over there actually.
Yay.
Two plants
There's
of
one.
oxlips.
I'm a bit away from there. Zoomed in on it.
Right,
Okay.
now come round with me,
Okay.
folks.
Where are we going?
And right next to the pathway, look at that.
Ooh.
A whole bunch of oxlips.
Ah, I
Now,
walked right
isn't
past
that
them.
amazing?
Didn't I?
And you walk right
I walked right past them.
Yeah, I noticed that one over
They're
there.
so similar.
I missed this because it was
Yeah,
behind
they
this
do look uniquely
old
different.
rustic log here.
They do look different to the
Totally
other
different, aren't
ones.
they?
Yeah, I can see the
You can
difference.
see, and you can see the difference between them and then the intermediate of the
Nice.
across
There.
polyanthus. At last we've had our oxlips.
Yay, you've been looking for them for a while.
The bridge across there. In fact, I can see quite a few of them.
It's like a
there,
eureka moment.
Yeah, I've got to get some.
There you are, guys. Nice. Pretty. Excuse the noise in the background. I think it's timber being cut.
It might be an aeroplane.
Oh, actually, I think that's a helicopter or an airplane, actually. Sorry, not timber being cut. Wrong noise.